Hi guys, welcome to Caribbean Blend. Today I'm going to show you how to make oxtail. Oxtail is a staple dish in Jamaica and everyone loves oxtail. So if you want to learn how to make oxtail the Caribbean Blend way, let's go. Step 1. You want to get your oxtail. You want to wash your oxtail. I washed my oxtail with vinegar and lime. Okay? And after your oxtails are washed, you drain the water off. Now it's time for you to add your seasoning. So go ahead and add the seasoning according to your taste and your liking. So me, I'm using some garlic powder, some onion powder, and I'm also going to be using some garlic, ginger, and allspice powder. I'm also going to be using some scallion, allspice, and garlic seasoning. Some all-purpose seasoning. Black pepper. Some oxtail seasoning. Some paprika. Some fresh allspice berry. And to get that nice brown look, we're going to add some browning. You can also add master gravy. And all these seasoning you can pick up at your local grocery store where they sell Jamaican products. Or you can season it to your liking. I'm also going to put some green seasoning. I have a video up on my page. You can go check that out if you want to make your own green seasoning. All right, and now I'm going to mix all of this together. Rub all the seasoning. You want to make sure that it's fully blended together. And after you're done with that process, you can leave your meat to marinate for 30 minutes, an hour, couple of hours, or even till the next day. Okay? I had mine marinate for 30 minutes and then I started cooking. So to start cook, you will need to put your pot that you're going to be making your oxtail in on the fire at medium heat with some vegetable oil. And then you're going to place one by one each piece of oxtail in the oil. Make sure you don't put too much oil and your pot is not too hot. Your pot should be at least on medium heat. And you will follow this process until all of your oxtails are brown on both sides. And you remove them, put them back in the pot, the seasoning basin or the seasoning bowl that you use until all of them is finished. Again, you will let it brown on both sides. You will see in the next step how I turn each piece over and let them brown, not burn. So it's very important that your pot is not too hot. And keep your stove on medium heat. Okay, so I'm going to follow this process until all of my oxtails that I have is finished browning on both sides. Then I will remove them from the pot, from the oil, place them back in the seasoning bowl. Then I will remove the excessive oil, leave some oil in the pot. Okay, and then I will put all my oxtails back in the pot. And pour some water in until it's covered on top. Not too much water, but water all the way up to where you can't see the oxtail. And I will let that cook for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours, or until tender or cooked. Then after that process, you start your seasoning. Your seasoning should consist of onions, green pepper, yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, tomato, scallion, onion, and some Scotch Bonnet Pepper. Then, once your oxtail is cooked, you will now start to season it. At this step, you're also going to put some potatoes in. It's up to you if you want to add the potatoes. You can add the potatoes or you can add butter beans. I'm choosing to add both. If you want to, you don't have to put any butter beans in, and you don't have to put the potatoes in. But it actually is a nice addition to your oxtail. So I went ahead and I diced up some potatoes. And I'm going to put that in right away with my seasoning so everything can cook down at the same time. I'm also going to put my butter beans in. Then I'm just going to stir all that together. And then now we're on the final step. Okay? So now I'm going to go in again because my oxtail has been cooking for 2 hours. So most of the seasoning that I used, the powder seasoning that I used to season it in the beginning, some of that has weared off. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to enchant the flavor up. I'm going to add some more powder seasoning back into my pot. You can season it to your liking. You can put salt, a little bit of salt, and you can leave it there. But me, I'm going to add some more seasoning. So I'm going to go back with some of the seasoning that I used in the beginning. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with some of the oxtail seasoning. I'm also going to go back in with some of the all-purpose seasoning. And I'm going to add a little bit of Lorry seasoning in there. Then I'm going to put a little bit of ketchup to help thicken up the gravy. Okay? Again, it's optional if you want to do so. Then I'm going to stir all that in, and then I'm going to leave this to cook down for at least another 20 minutes or until the potato and the butter beans are cooked. Because at this point, the oxtail is cooked. It's not too soft and it's not too hard. It's just right, fall off the bone, ready. So you don't want to overcook it. So give it like 20 minutes so that your potatoes and your butter beans and the green seasoning that you put in, those are cooked and blend in with the oxtail. And then your finished product should look like this. After around 20 minutes, cover the pot, let that simmer down. And here's the finished product. Look at that. See, all that seasoning has disappeared. It's all incorporated in. Potatoes are cooked. Butter beans are cooked. And you're ready to eat and serve. Let me know if you tried this dish. And if you tried it my way. And how did it come out? There we go. I also went ahead and paired this with some white rice, some fried plantain, and some steamed spinach at the side. This is the Caribbean blend way. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you.